Welcome students. Today's topic is mode in ninth statistics. See, these problems we observe in our daily life. See, for this solvation of this problem, we use the principle of mean. That is mean formulae to solve this type of problems. Look at the problem. The problem is the average age of 7 members in a class is 32. If Ashok age is added to then the new mean will become 34. What will be the age of Ashok? So here we don't know what is the age of Ashok. So that Ashok age we have to find out, whereas it is given that there are 7 students in the class. So the 7 students average age is given, that is 32. And when we add the Ashok age, the average mean will become 34. So what will be the age of Ashok? So I'll explain this problem with a small illustration. See here, there are 7 members like this. There are 7 students in a class, and the 7 students average age, that is 32. The mean is that 32. Mean is nothing but average. So one more student is admitted in the class. So that student's name is Ashok. When that student is admitted in the class, the average age will become 34. So let us take the age of the Ashok is some x. So the new mean will become 34, like this. So what will be the age of Ashok in this problem? Let us solve this problem with the help of the formula mean. The mean of 7 observations. So we take here the observations as the ages of 7 members. So that is 32. And the sum of the observations means that is equal to, we will get by multiplying 32 with 7, that is 224. And we know that we have taken that the Ashok age as x. So we add Ashok age to the total sum of the ages of 7 members. So the observations will become now as 8. So when Ashok age is added, no. So the sum of the 8 members, ages of 8 members will become 224 plus x. And when we take mean for this, so this is the sum. We know what is the formula of mean. That is sum of the observations by number of observations. So here we know the sum of the observations as 224 plus x. So what will be the mean? That is equal to sum of the observations by number of observations. So mean will be definitely by 8. That we know. What is the new mean when we add the Ashok age? How much it is? It is 34. So here we find out the value of x. Why we find out the value of x? Because we have assumed that x is the age of Ashok. So when we cross multiply here, we do get 224 plus x is equal to 272. So when we take out 224 to the right hand side, it will become 272 minus 224, that is 48. So 48 is what is 45? 48, it is the age of Ashok. So like this we can find out the problems which we observe in our daily life with the help of mean formula. One more problem. So these are the problems which you may get in further competitive exams and all. So listen carefully. Here one more problem. The age at the average marks of 25 members in a class. So there are 25 students in a class, 25 members are there. Their average marks are given. How much it is? It is 35. So in the middle of the year, some of the students, namely 5 members, so the 5 members average is 42. Those students left the school. They have taken TC and left the school. So what will be the present average now? The average may decrease or increase. Let us see now. So there are, how many students are there in the class? Yes, there are 25 students are there. So how many students? So these 25 students mean is given. How much it is? It is 38. And how many students left from the class? How many students are there? There are 5 students. So what is the mean of these 5 students? Is it given in the problem? Yes. How much it is? It is 42. Yes. These 5 students average marks is 42. So these 5 students were left out from the class. So what were they? They left out. So here what we should do? We should subtract. So here we'll calculate in detail to solve this problem. We have to follow all these steps. So first we'll find out the mean marks. What is given? Mean marks for 25 members. It is 38. So how many members? 25 members. So next step will be sum of sum. Sum will be how you will get the sum when you multiply 38 with 25. Then we'll get the sum of the marks of 25 students. That is how much it is. Total sum 950. Now we'll calculate this separately. There are the students, 5 students who left out from the class. So what is their mean marks? That is 42. So the sum of the marks for the 5 students will be 210. So these marks should be excluded from the total marks, isn't it? So here the 25 members, 5 members left out. So we have to remove 210 from 950. So we will get the marks for 20 students only. So like this. So the sum of the 20 students. So 5 students left out now, we have to subtract. So we will get the marks for 20 students. So the average will be, there are 20 students now, the average will be definitely 740 by 20, that is equal to 37. So the average marks for 20 students will be 37 now. So this is the problem and this is the solution for the problem. One more problem we'll see. See here, the following are the sizes of the shoes sold by a shop owner in a particular day. If he want to improve his sales, which size shoe should he keep at stock? So this person will sell the shoes in a shop. So most of the people, which number size they prefer? So that number size of shoe he will put in his shop as in a stock. So let us see. In that particular day, he sold one shoe numbering 6 and one more 7, one more 8 and so on. See here 9 number shoe also sold out and see here 10, again one more 6, 7. Let us see. Again one more 6. See, sixes are 3, 7. This is the second one. This is 9. This is 9 is also second shoe sold out. And here this is So like this, these are the shoes and this is H. So these are the shoes were sold out in his shop. So which number is most frequently occurred when we observe this? Which number is most frequently occurred and which number is most in public demand? Which number? It is 7 number. So that 7 number is nothing but mode for the data. That is mode. So like this, when we find out the mode, that mode will the number which will occur frequently is nothing but the mode for the data. And let us see one more problem here. So these are the number of problems. Number of problems is nothing but these are the problem numbers which are there in the exercise in a particular chapter which were occurred frequently in public examinations. Let us take ninth class. In ninth class final examination, in a particular exercise, these are the problems numbers which were occurred frequently. So we have to find out the median and mode from this data. So for finding out median and mode, what is the procedure? So first, for whatever it may be, whether it is a mode or a median, we have to arrange the observations in an ascending order. So let us arrange these observations in an ascending order. Let us arrange them now. See, 14 and 15. So these are the numbers which were arranged in a ascending order. So by looking at this, so how we'll find out the median? Median will be n by 2. So here how many observations are there? There are here when you see how many observations are there, this is 8 and the middle one will be the fifth observation. Fifth observation, how you'll get it, this fifth observation, that is n plus 1 by 2. How many? N means number of observations. How many are there? 9. 9 plus 1, that is 10. 10 by 2, that is 5. 5 will be the median of the data. And mode, how you'll find out mode? Mode is very simple. The most frequently occurred number is nothing but mode of the data. So which number is occurred frequently, more frequently in this data? That is 9 number. So definitely the 9 will be the mode, and the median here, unfortunately, it is also 9. So these are the two mean, median and mode are the 9 number is median and mode for this data. So all these three, that is mean, median and mode, all these three we call as central tendencies. They are nothing but central tendencies. You have to remember this. So central tendency means these values will always locate in the middle of the data. Therefore, central tendency. So, this is about today's topic, and this is the mode is the last topic, a last concept in ninth statistics, and this is all about the statistics chapter. All the best students. Good luck.